In this tutorial, I am going to take you through step by step what is included in this set of multiplication bell ringers. You get an interactive PowerPoint option, a Google slide deck, which is the same set where students can interact with the slides and enter their answers in digitally. You also get a large screen version where students can work the problems paper pencil. I've included a video on how to use the area model framework just to help students learn how to do that. Plus you get an answer key for the large screen version, because even though the problems are the same, they do not come with the answers, and so I just decided to give an answer key for that one because I did add some different problems to that, as well as the printable pages that students can use to write their answers on. So let's get started, and I will show you some of the different types of slides that are available with this set. So one of the different things that I love having students practice is just their basic math facts. So you get with the interactive set a 5 or 6 slides that are just random math facts. You get 2 through 9 and then the random math facts. Each slide comes with a timer, a minute timer, so that students can actually time themselves, which I think is a lot of fun. And because they are all editable, you could create multiple different versions of Mad Minutes, and they would never have to do the same slide twice if you wanted to change them. So all they have to do is make sure they're clicking in the box that box where they want to type is highlighted. The whole set of this is grouped, and so when they go to type, just make sure that they're really clicking in that box, and then it's not hard once they get the hang of it. You know, it doesn't take long for them to figure out how to do it. And then they're just going to click right along after they've started their timer. And then when they drag the answer over, or drag their answers over, then the answers show up underneath, and they can check to see if they got it right. And I like the fact that the answer is sitting really close to where their work is, so they can really tell which ones are right and which ones are wrong, and then they can just drag it back. Also interactive are sets of 2-digit by 2-digit math facts. I have already solved these, and as you can see, you just again click in the boxes. They're in a lot of the different slides. If there is an option to carry over, I've included extra boxes that they can just drag and drop over, and that's all they have to do to be able to add the number that they would carry over. I did not do it for the carryover within the addition part of the problem, only because I thought it would get a little kind of hairy there, and so I just thought it would be a good opportunity for them to work on that mental math and holding those numbers in their heads while they're adding and carrying over. And again, just drag and drop, and they can check their answer. There's also some mental math practice where, again, they click in the blue box and they type the answer in, and then they drag that over and check to see if they got it right. Here's an example of the area model, and each of these boxes, again, the students would type the numbers that they're multiplying. They break it apart into expanded form, and then of course on the inside of the box they would type it. I'm taking 7 times 20, and so that's going to give me 140, and you work through that. And then because these take up so much room, the next page has the answer on it. here's an example of what it would look like if you shared the area model problems on the large screen version. This is the interactive version. You can see it's a little smaller. This is the large screen version. Students would be solving it using paper pencil. You can add the blue boxes on this slide if you want, because again, remember, everything is movable and editable. You could increase the size too. I made the large screen version specifically for showing on your board so that kids in the back row can see if they're writing out the problem on a piece of paper. We've all been there where you have the kids in the back row that keep raising their hand and saying they can't see the problem. Well, I've tried to make them as big as I can. And again, you can still enlarge them if you don't, if they can't see. Here's an example of the large screen version of the mental math. They would be obviously numbering their paper and then writing the answers down. You could have them write the problem out, but I probably wouldn't have them do that. Also included is a blank page. Again, everything is editable, so you can change that around. You can change the background, the fonts, anything you want to do is editable. So all the sets that you get with this product have the same problems on it. I think there's over 60 slides on each set. The large screen version has fewer problems on the slides, but they are the same problems that come in the interactive PowerPoint and the Google slide deck. The answer key that is in the printable goes with the large screen version. So I hope that your kids really enjoy practicing their multiplication skills with this set of multiplication bell ringers, and that it's a super easy way for you to get your kids started to work in the morning or at the beginning of class, or you could assign it as a fast finisher. And remember, you know, you can change that. You can change the title of the slide so that if it is something you're assigning as an assessment, you could even, you know, type that and say assessment, and then they can submit it through Google Classroom if you wanted to.